What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our episode of Heat versus the World Fallout. And we got to talk about this game for the Heat, man. Because right now I'm shocked. Just when you think this season couldn't get worse, just when you think that we've been through all of the hard times, man, we go out and we lose tonight to the Hawks of all teams. And just like that, Miami is now in a situation where they could either get the 8th seed or get eliminated from the playoffs altogether. I'm at a loss for words right now. Just when you think that things couldn't have gotten worse for this team, it did. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people still have hope in this team, and shout outs to you guys for that. But this season is over. This season is finished because everyone was hoping that the Heat would turn it on come playoff time, and they didn't do it. They could not turn it on tonight. And I don't know how long it has to take before we can see Miami show their true selves and show what they're really about. They had the opportunity tonight, and despite the fact that they played a terrible Hawks team, they didn't get the job done. They got blown out. They were down by 20 points at one point on their own home floor, and here we are. I don't know what else to say. And listen, honestly, what's the point of trying to win? Like, seriously, what's the point of trying to win this next playing game? Because let's look at what Miami has to potentially deal with right now. If the Heat beat, who is it? Either Toronto or Chicago, we're now in a situation where we have to play, who is it? Who's the team? The Milwaukee Bucks in the first round. What, out of all the teams you could potentially play against, you want to play against them? We had a chance for the 5 seed just a couple weeks ago, and we fumbled it. We had a chance to at least get out the play-in and get the 6th seed. We fumbled it. We had a chance to just go out and get the 7th seed tonight and at least play a Celtics team that would be much better to play than the Milwaukee Bucks, and we couldn't even do that. I don't know what else to say for this team. This team does not deserve any sort of success. And the truth is that something that we've been talking about for a long time, and we've never wanted to face this reality because we wanted to have this somewhat hope that maybe this team could do something and exceed some sort of expectations, but it's obvious that's not happening now. This team needs to go into the offseason and they need to put together a better roster because what we saw tonight was unbearable. And I don't know what else to say. This squad, I don't know. There's been so many problems with this team. And you know what? Maybe you didn't have this team winning the championship, but you can't win a play-in game. You couldn't beat Atlanta on your own floor. Instead, you're being down by 20 something points in the first half. How much more can we take of this? And it's funny because we sit here and we wait for other stars to get disgruntled and wanting to leave their teams. But then we do nonsense like this. And sometimes you can't help but think that now other teams are going to look at what situation we got going on here and wanting to get our players. Because you get so fed up with all this losing and everything. I don't know what to expect this offseason, but all I know is the assets aren't there, and I don't know how we will make anything work. If the Miami Heat are serious though, and if this front office is for real, because everyone always mentions the front office like they're friggin' God Almighty. Okay, if they're really as good as people say they are, I want to see them come into this offseason and put together a squad that can compete for a championship. Okay, if they cannot do that after having such a good chance at a championship last year and that they could have capitalized on that and they didn't choose to do it, and then we have this garbage team now, if they still choose to do anything, then I want everyone to be held responsible. I want everyone to be on the chopping block as if they shouldn't already be on it for the season we had this year. It's sad, and I honestly don't know what else to say. As Heat fans, people like to say that we're spoiled and stuff. And you know what? One thing I will say is this. Yeah, you know what? Heat fans might want a lot of things, but we want to see this team win. I want to see our guys win and compete for a championship, especially Jimmy Butler. To watch what we watched today was unbearable, and I cannot believe that just happened. It's ridiculous, and honestly, I just don't know, man. I don't know what this team will do because we don't have the assets if a superstar wants out. But you know what? It is what it is at this point. We made the decision to run it back with this team. We made the decision to not make any trades at the deadline. We chose to have our only additions to this team be getting a 20-year-old play, not even, yeah, 20, a 19-year-old rookie that we barely played this season. And then we went out and got Kevin Love and Cody Zeller. That was the only additions we chose to make this year. But it is what it is. I've lost my energy. I've lost the hope. I've lost everything. Miami Heat, go do whatever it is that y'all want to do. Because I don't know what it is at this point. What's the point of even winning this next playing game? So y'all can face Milwaukee in the first round? Good luck with that. I don't know what else y'all want me to say at this point, but it is what it is. You get embarrassed tonight by Atlanta, that's unacceptable. But we've been through so much this season that who cares at this point? I wish I could be more upbeat, but it is what it is. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to today's episode of the Heat vs. the World Fallout and Miami Heat. Go do whatever y'all want because I'm fed up and I'm done with it all. Thank you.